Thank you all for being here. It's probably the last event that we are going to attend this year, so I'm very happy, and we are very happy that you make the space and room on your busy schedule to come. And I will wish you the best for the next year at the end of the speech. At this moment, I'd like to thank the Director General for the Acting Director General for the Americas for being here, for the Deputy Director General of Culture and new appointed Ambassador to the Dominican Republic, to my colleagues, ambassadors from Latin America, and all the representatives from different embassies from Europe and also Latin American countries, because this is a very, very special exhibition. And before extend and boring you with my work, I would like to invite the Chargé d'Affaires of Spain to make some remarks, because this is an event that we are doing together, Chile and Spain. So, Hector, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Ambassador, Turkish authorities, present here, ambassadors, dear colleagues. Buenos dias. I join welcome words from Ambassador Arcos, Heaviness. Welcome all. Allow me to join also Ambassador Arcos in thanking you for your presence here today on the 28th of December. The Embassy of Chile and the Embassy of Spain have joined their efforts in organizing this exhibition about Ibero-American myths and legends. We pretend this to be the first of more cultural events to come in the future, where the Embassy of Spain will partner with our Ibero-American friends and peers in order to facilitate the public of Turkey learning about the richness and variety of Ibero-American culture. On this occasion, both the Chilean and the Spanish embassies are happy to host here the illustrations of artist Catalina Vázquez, which will be immediately introduced to you by Ambassador Arcos. I stop here, dear friends, to give the floor again to Ambassador Arcos, who will introduce the main character of this play today, the artist Catalina Vázquez. As we are ending the year, also allow me to finish by wishing you all a very merry festive season and a healthy, happy, and prosperous New Year 2024. Thank you very much.
I'd like to comment something. When we were working also with the Spanish Embassy and the Cervantes Institute on the Ibero-American Literature Forum happened in October in Istanbul. One of the most interesting topics that I found was the discussion about the impact of the myth and legend on the lives of the people and how the cultural heritage of Latin American native ancestor was hit and merged with the European, especially Spanish influence. For UNESCO, the cultural heritage is a very wide definition, and oral tradition, performance arts, social practices, ritual, festive events, knowledge and practice concerning nature and the universe, or the knowledge and skill to produce traditional crafts. Well, most of them you can find in this exhibition. After returning from Istanbul in this activity, I spoke with Catalina, and she told me that she had been working for many years on this area. So we start developing the concept, and also we work with the Embassy of Spain, our dear friend Javier, to create something and to produce something together, and also to continue with other Latin American countries. Catalina also told me that she was working on metal legend from inhabitant of Chile. And so we start doing some drafts and some ideas. The exhibition from our side is part of a project that we are going to also try, and we are going to move the exhibition to other cities of Turkey, Istanbul, probably Izmir or Mersin, with support of the local government and our honorary consul. So to show this very unique art. Well, Catalina, she has a bachelor's degree in visual art. She is teacher. She obtained a master's degree in art history, and also he has postgraduate studies in cultural management and in administration. This I envy her because she spent 9 years in this island, unique island in the world, as teacher for the local school, and also since 1915, so 8 years, I've been working and research with popular literature and Chilean mythology. So it's perfect for this exhibition. And without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the creator of this wonderful exhibition, Catalina Vázquez.
This is not easy all the time, and I don't want to miss anything. So, as you saw, the title of this exhibition is Myths of Ibero-America. But what we are going to see today in this room is really a journey through Chile, through my country, from north to south, all around, through some of its myths and legends. But Chile is only a starting point, since it is not possible to talk about its history without including neighboring countries as Peru, Bolivia, and Argentina, or without mentioning the processes of cultural exchange that arose as a result of the arrival of the Spanish explorers to America. Some of these myths, especially the creation myths, come from times before this encounter, from when the original peoples of South America populated territories that were not delimited in the way they are today. Chile was not Chile by that time, but a territory inhabited by a large number of indigenous people whose idea of the creation of the world and their life experience has been transmitted orally through these stories that we know today as mythology. I would like to tell you a little bit about the image that opens this exhibition. Is the one you have on your back, the one that is near to the room text. And the one that accompanies the room text, and as it itself points out, is neither a myth or a legend. This is my version of the flowering desert. I don't know if any of you have ever heard about the flowering desert. That is a natural phenomenon that occurs in the great north of Chile, and that I fortunately had the luck to see when I was just a kid. The Atacama Desert is the driest desert in the world, and yet, beneath its seemingly infertile soil, thousands of seeds rest, only waiting for the arrival of a little bit of water to flower. When this happens, this broken and dry soil transforms into a huge field of flowers, with thousands of colors and shapes. Even though today we know perfectly well why it happens and how it happens, it will never cease to be an impressive and fantastical, magical spectacle. A parenthesis in the arid reality of Atacama. Now imagine the same thing seen through the eyes of women and men to whom science could not explain what was happening, and they only had their own imagination to make sense of their confusion. The flowers then transformed into the blood of beautiful indigenous princesses in love with the Spanish soldiers who had to leave them and abandon for adventure. The volcanoes that crown this scenario becomes home of other enchanted princesses or beings that observe humanity from above to reward or punish it depending on the way we behave. Throughout Chile, geography will be most responsible for the emergence of myths and legends. We are already talking about the desert, enormous and infinite, which with each sunrise or sunset is filled with shadows and supernatural shapes. If we go down a little bit, we have the fertile valleys of the central area, with their own stories about hills with human shapes, which you can see over here, that immediately become guardians of humanity. We also have stories about the beautiful national flower that is called the colihue, which you can see near the wine when you come here and drink the wine. And also we can see songs about creation of the world whose origin is closer to Christian thought coming from Spain than to any indigenous